Hey,
It's us.
here we
We're
are.
back.
This is your daily dose of Brent and Amy.
Real estate.
Weekly
Your
weekly dose, yeah,
of
if
real
you've
estate.
seen that
We'll
thing.
get sued if we say something
Daily
else.
dose of the internet, But anyway, we do this every week. We're Brent and Amy Powell. We are real estate brokers with Ideal Realty.
Yes, we are in Port Angeles and Sequim,
Yeah.
which are our favorite places in the world.
Yeah, we love it here because there are so many places to go, so much to do.
Good people.
Yeah.
Lots
so
of good people.
The lead
Good
in,
dogs.
what do we call it? The prelude, that thing you watch before
The
we
opening?
get opening. Yeah, this week is the Spruce Railroad Trail, and this is one of our favorite things to do, especially on our bikes.
Yeah.
We go out there. It takes about 20 minutes to get there, and this is just a phenomenal trail along the backside of Lake Crescent.
It's a good 10 point something miles.
I'm not doing all that.
No.
Yeah.
But Logan will go to the Blue Hole.
Yeah, Logan will just kind of give you an introduction, but it's got this brand new path. It used to be a horrible little trail, but now it's like you could land a Cessna on it probably, except for the trees.
But at least the bikes can navigate it now.
Yeah, so we have a great time. We usually ride this one 5 or 6 times a year. Okay, anything else? We had Field Hall, something going on
Field
there?
Hall, which is just down below, on Wednesday the 10th, which is coming up. That's the Wednesday coming. At 7 o'clock is the Across the Universe Beatle movie, and then they're going to have an karaoke of Beatles songs.
Yeah, I was thinking about
I think it'll be a hoot.
polishing up yesterday. All my troubles seem so far.
They're far away.
Far
yeah.
away. Anyway, so there's just so much to do. It's just a great place to live. We hope that you can
I
visit.
think we need to go
Yeah.
because we'll know people up there yelling,
I'm not singing though.
hooting and hollering.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to tell them what we do every week?
Every week we're here. This is Saturday morning for us, and we go through all the homes that have sold this previous week. So everything that and sold meaning closed by escrow, and people
Here-
get the keys.
Yeah, here in Port Angeles and in Sequim.
Oh yeah, that too.
So that's kind of the area that we are experts.
Yeah.
And we like to represent buyers and sellers. If you're thinking about selling your home, you live here, give us a call. We'd like to tell you what we're able to do for you. Let's get going here. Starting off in Port Angeles, we start with the lower, more inexpensive homes and move up the ladder. 3 big closings this week in Port Angeles.
Jeez.
And so that means that, anyway. So the first one's on Gassman. This is east of town, rather. And this is looks like a manufactured home. It's built on, actually originally priced at $385,950, sold for $370,000. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 11 days on the market, built in 1991 with 1,040 square feet. Just a little under a quarter of an acre with territorial view.
Moving on to number 2. That was a manufacturer. This one isn't. On Discovery Loop. So this must be up in Disco Bay, or what's that area? Brain fog. Diamond Point.
Diamond Point. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Originally listed for $630,000, it sold for $565,000. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 153 days on the market. Took a little while. Built in 2023, brand new. 1,688 square feet on 0.13 of an acre with a territorial view.
Okay.
No, Discovery Loop can't be up at Discovery Bay.
No, it looks like in town here.
Yeah, it's Port Angeles, so
Yeah.
never mind that
Yeah,
one.
okay. Okay, so the next one's on Benson Road. Benson Road is just west of town, a nice area, nice homes. There's a kind of up on a hill there that overlooks the territory.
And Camaraderie Wine
Yeah.
is right there, too.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite wineries.
Yeah.
It's actually our only favorite winery. Although we like that one.
We were members once. But
We made too much money that year, so we joined the wine club. That was a bad idea.
that was short-lived.
We got more wine in our basement than we know what to do.
Come on over.
Come on over, we'll have some. Okay, this is on Benson Road, originally priced at $899,000. Must be a nice home. Sold for $895,000. Just a little bit less. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1/2 bath. 41 days on the market. Built in 1998 with good-sized home. 3,188 square feet. Just a whisper under 5 acres. And they have mountain view.
Okay, that finishes up Port Angeles listings. Moving on to Fircrest in Sequim, which is Parkwood, manufactured home park, listed for $264,950, and that's what it sold for. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 118 days in the market, built in 87 with 1,508 square feet, and territorial view. It's a leased land over there, so you don't own any of the dirt.
You do pay a monthly fee to the park.
Yeah, monthly.
Okay, South 3rd Street.
I don't know.
Listed for $299,950. Sold for that asking price. Sold at asking. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. 4 days on the market. Built in 1969 with 1,209 square feet, with 1.3 acres and a territorial view.
Chickens are making noises. Okay, moving on to West 1st Street. That's pretty much downtown Sequim. Listed for $370,000. It sold for $385,000. Someone thought that was a good place, a good house. 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, 2 days on the market. Built in 1986 with 1,344 square feet on a 1/5 of an acre and a mountain view.
Okay, Minstrel. Is that a singer?
No, that's a condo. That's over.
No. Isn't a minstrel somebody like Shakespeare singer?
It's a drink. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, this is on Minstrel. Original price for $419,000. Sold for $393,000. And 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. 55 days on the market. Built in 1990 with 1,393 square feet. 0 acres because the condo association owns the land. Usually they maintain the land as well, mowing and all of that stuff, and the outside of your vehicle.
And I believe that's a 55 and over community.
55 and over, not your vehicle, but your house.
Yeah.
Maintenance, that kind of thing. So it's a sweet deal if you don't want to do anything but live inside. This has mountain view.
And you get to walk to the doctor from there.
Yeah, that's right.
And the church is there, and a couple other things.
Yeah.
Safeway's down the street.
Yeah, don't need a car.
Okay, moving on to Daisy Lane. Listed for $499,950. It sold for $499,950. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 16 days on the market. Built in 1982, 2,300 square feet on a 1.25 acres and a mountain view.
That's a manufactured home.
Why?
That's what it says here. Manu.
Maybe that's wrong.
We don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, Alder Street. And
Downtown
I was
too.
thinking this looks like it was built in the late 40s,
Yep.
1947. Originally priced for $499,950, sold for $505,000. 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1/2 bath. 4 days on the market, built in 1947 with 1,484 square feet, and it has 0.18 of an acre. Looks back then they were making some pretty solid homes.
Yeah, one thing you can tell is they probably had hardwood floors, like
Yeah.
oak hardwood floors in there. Okay, moving on to the second to last is on Highway 101 east somewhere. It doesn't say which side. Listed for $525,500. It sold for $510,000. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 263 days on the market. Wow, how'd they get that much money for it? Built in 1984 with 820 square feet on 5.17 acres. And it must have some sort of view, but it's a tiny looking place. Must have a view.
Yeah, 820 acres, wow.
No.
Oh, I mean square feet. It's way over a section of land.
I wouldn't. 5 acres.
Yeah.
Somebody liked it, but geez, that's a lot for 820 square feet.
What's the section? 620, I think. Anyway, we don't talk about sections, but my mom grew up in Kansas, and Everybody talks about sections, because every square mile is a section. Okay.
Okay.
Isn't that what they call it, a section?
I never lived in Iowa.
Yeah, we don't know that either. Okay, this is on Fernbrook Drive. Last home in Sequim just closed this last week. Sold at asking at $830,000, and has three bedroom, 2 baths, built in 2019, and has 2,202 square feet and a quarter of an acre, and they have saltwater and mountain view.
Quarter of an acre.
Acre. Quarter of an acre.
And that wraps her up.
And then that wraps her up. Kind of brief this morning.
And you're going to talk about the market because you've been reading up on it?
Yeah, I've been doing what you guys can easily do. Just get on the internet and type in 2024 market projections. And these are all people really probably just like us who have an opinion. Actually, I was reading one of them, and it was somebody who knew a lot of stuff. They were just quoting realtors. Well, so-and-so from this realty in Cincinnati said, so who knows? Generally, seems to be still some ambivalence. The supply is tight. There's some concern for the supply growing because that creates more competition, more buyers in the market, maybe pushing prices up. So
Interest rates, if interest rates go down at all,
yeah, everybody gets in the market.
yeah,
And
then the prices would go up.
so we are facing an existential challenge. I'm not sure really, but you hear that all the time. It's an
You
existential
like using that word.
threat. I don't know. But the challenge is to combine all of the building codes we have that are going for energy conservation, which raises the price of new builds. And then we need cheaper homes for, we have a housing crisis, so we need more cheaper homes. So
For the normal working people
Yeah.
who...
So that's called rival competing priorities. You've got two priorities, one this way and one this way. So who knows where this will end, but there is a move to be building smaller homes because I think the eras of McMansions, those are not going to be as much in the years to come.
Or multi-generational.
Yeah.
You have grandma could move in or something.
So years ago, I had my master's is in cross-cultural studies. So at that time, this was an accurate figure, and that was 13% of the world's population live in nuclear homes, or nuclear, as George Bush would say. In other words, they're all extended families.
Are they going to explode?
No, they're not powered. They're it's gas, electricity.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really makes more sense than everybody having to have their own home. But I don't know. I guess there'd be some chance we could go back to extended family homes. So that's a possibility. Anyway, you have closing comments for our viewership?
A picture?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So right now, Logan is showing you Tony and Lynn, who won the pouch.
Yay, Tony and Lynn.
Yes. And they're hopefully going to come up this direction. And they're using it for their Reese's peanut butter eggs.
So every time we hit a milestone, like we had 500 viewers, subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed and you think you might like to, go ahead and do that. And
If you want to risk it all.
yeah. Yeah, and so if you have one, like every time we have a giveaway of Logan's.
We just dreamed up sending pictures.
Yeah, so Logan thought of that. Send your picture. So if you've received one of our other leather items that Logan has made and you'd like to take a picture of yourself with it, tell us what you keep in it. Like we had one a while back that was a perfect hot dog size or pencil container. But anyway, anyways, is that about it for today?
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We're showing houses this week to viewers, so we're off and running. And Brent is getting off. Show us your thing.
My thing. Which one? But anyway, this is my last week in my
It didn't show up with it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
in my cast.
He gets it
Hallelujah!
on Thursday.
6 weeks of rolling around on a knee scooter, and I tell you, I'm getting a callus on my left knee.
And
I'm not going to show you that though.
Getting a callus in my attitude.
See, yeah, Amy is just really great for most of the time.
It's just a hauling. I can't
I
do
know.
all this stuff.
Because I can't, you got one leg. I feel for the
Can't
old.
open jars, you know. It's just
Yeah. So anyway, have a great week. We'll be back another week with another episode of Home Team Powell Real Estate Update. Is that what we're calling it? Anyway, whatever we call this thing.
Have a
Take
good
care.
week.
Bye-bye.